Hey everybody, it's Brad from Three Doors Down. I hope you're having a great day today.
It is with deep sorrow and heavy hearts that the world says goodbye to one of modern rock's most recognizable voices. Bradley Kirk Arnold, the beloved lead singer and founding member of the American rock band Three Doors Down, has passed away peacefully in his sleep on the 7th day of February, 2026, at the age of 47. The heartbreaking news was confirmed by his family and by the remaining members of the band, who asked for privacy while they grieve the loss of not just a legendary musician, but a brother, a husband, a father, and a lifelong friend. For millions of fans across the world, Brad Arnold was more than just a singer. His voice became the soundtrack to adolescence, heartbreak, healing, and hope. From late-night radio sessions to sold-out arenas, his music touched generations, and his words carried emotional weight that few artists ever achieve. His passing marks the end of an era in post-grunge and alternative rock, and the loss of a man whose voice helped define an entire generation of rock music. Biography. Bradley Kirk Arnold was born on the 27th day of September, 1978, in Escatawpa, Mississippi, a small town that would later become legendary in rock music history. Raised in a humble southern environment, Brad grew up surrounded by simple values, close family ties, and a strong sense of community. From an early age, music became his escape. While other kids were focused on sports or video games, Brad found himself drawn to melodies, lyrics, and rhythm. He learned to play drums first and later discovered his natural gift for singing, a voice that would eventually become one of the most recognizable in American rock. While attending high school, Brad wrote a song during math class that would change his life forever. That song was Kryptonite. At just 15 years old, he unknowingly created one of the most iconic rock songs of the 2000 era. Career journey. Brad Arnold co-founded Three Doors Down in 1996 along with his childhood friends. The band started small, performing at local venues, backyard parties, and regional events in Mississippi and surrounding states. Their big break came when a local radio station began playing Kryptonite, and the song quickly spread across the country. By the time the band signed a major record deal, they were already becoming a national sensation. Their debut album, The Better Life, released in February 2000, became a massive success and was eventually certified 7 times platinum. Songs like Kryptonite, Loser, and Duck and Run dominated radio airwaves and music television channels. Their second album, Away from the Sun, released in November 2002, continued the momentum with hits such as Here Without You and When I'm Gone. The album went multi-platinum and solidified Three Doors Down as one of the biggest rock bands in the world. In 2005, the album 17 Days debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, followed by their self-titled album in 2008, which also debuted at number 1. This achievement made Three Doors Down one of the few rock bands of the era to have multiple consecutive number 1 albums. Over the years, the band released several more albums, including Time of My Life and a Greatest Hits compilation, selling tens of millions of records worldwide and touring consistently for over 2 decades. Brad's voice was the emotional core of the band. Whether singing about love, loneliness, faith, or loss, he delivered every lyric with authenticity and vulnerability. Personal life. Behind the fame, Brad Arnold was known as a deeply personal and spiritual man. After his first marriage ended in divorce, he married his second wife, Jennifer Sandiford, in 2009. Their relationship was described by close friends as loving, supportive, and grounded in faith. Brad was open about his struggles with alcohol addiction and later credited his recovery to his Christian faith and the encouragement of fellow musician Charlie Daniels. From 2016 onward, he remained sober and often spoke about his journey during concerts, interviews, and public appearances. He frequently preached hope, redemption, and healing, using his platform not just to entertain, but to inspire people who were struggling with their own battles. Health struggles. Brad survived a near-fatal car accident in February 2006, where he received dozens of stitches and had one of his ears surgically reattached. The incident left lasting physical and emotional scars, but also strengthened his perspective on life. In May 2025, Brad publicly revealed that he had been diagnosed with stage 4 clear cell renal cell carcinoma that had metastasized to his lung. Despite the severity of the diagnosis, he told fans that he had no fear, and that he was placing his faith entirely in God. Even while undergoing treatment, he remained connected to his fans and expressed gratitude for their overwhelming support. Confirmed cause of death: Bradley Kirk Arnold passed away peacefully in his sleep due to complications from renal cancer on the 7th day of February, 2026. He was 47 years old. The cause of death was officially confirmed by his family and band members. There were no reports of foul play, and his passing was described as calm and painless. His death followed nearly a year-long battle with advanced cancer, during which he remained hopeful, faithful, and emotionally strong. Net worth: at the time of his passing, Brad Arnold's estimated net worth was approximately $20 million. This wealth came from record sales, international tours, merchandise, songwriting royalties, and decades of success with Three Doors Down. Despite his financial success, he was known for living modestly and prioritizing family, faith, and charity over luxury. Family life: Brad is survived by his wife Jennifer Sandiford, his children, his parents, and extended family members who remained close to him throughout his life. His bandmates described him not just as a colleague, but as a brother who helped shape their lives both personally and professionally. Legacy and impact: Brad Arnold's legacy goes far beyond chart rankings and album sales. He gave a voice to emotional honesty in rock music at a time when vulnerability was rare in the genre. Songs like Here Without You, When I'm Gone, and Let Me Go became anthems for love, grief, and personal reflection. His music continues to resonate with people dealing with heartbreak, loss, and personal struggles. Three Doors Down helped bridge the gap between post-grunge, alternative rock, and mainstream pop, making emotional rock accessible to millions. Emotional tribute: Brad Arnold may have left this world, but his voice will never truly fade. It will live on in every song that still plays on the radio, in every playlist filled with memories, and in every heart that ever found comfort in his words. Long after the stage lights have gone dark and the crowds have disappeared, his music remains, quietly reminding the world that he was here and that he mattered. For millions, Brad was more than a rock star. He was the voice of first love, heartbreak, loneliness, and hope. His songs helped people survive difficult moments and feel understood when they felt alone. Behind the fame was a man who faced real struggles, battled addiction, and fought a devastating illness with faith and courage. Yet, through everything, he never stopped believing, never stopped loving, and never stopped giving his soul to music. Brad Arnold is gone, but his legacy will live forever in every lyric, every melody, and every life he touched. Rest in peace, Brad. Your voice became our comfort, and your music will never die.